Hello gamers and welcome back to Minecraft. This is my first private server, NeueCraft, here on Minecraft 1.18 with some of my good Minecraft friends. We're building an incredible world here together. So, last episode was all about just getting started in this world, and this episode is about getting things going. So things are looking really peachy in this valley of ours. We're all in a really good place, and yeah, I think today's episode I'm going to be mostly focused on building a couple of new farms to help really kickstart our life here in this new world, get some materials that I know we're sorely missing, and we've also, as a group, agreed to go and do the Ender fight together with as many people who can make it at a timed event, so I've got some plans related to that. And also the diamonds, look at this. Look how many diamonds we have here. 63 diamonds, not too bad at all. Looking good, and most of these I've got from selling things actually. I think I only mined about 3 diamonds myself, which I used to create my first pick, and since then most of these others have been from trading, so hopefully the farming stuff we got planned as well will help contribute to that, so I don't have to go mining for as many diamonds, I can just trade for them. So let's get to it. What a beautiful day here in NeueCraft land, and what has been going on the server. Looks like we have some new things being built over there. Let's go and investigate. So French's original shop is right here. This is a new one. Look at this. Maybe this is Grey Dog's. It's a coal shop. 1 diamond or 8 gold gets you 10 coal blocks. A little steep maybe, but if people need coal early on, that's a good place to get it. And look at this path. Look at this path. Oh, I love it. The contrast of the bricks and everything. Really nice. Works really well with all the green. I love that. And I know that French built this. I helped him dig the hole, but this is mostly the work of French. Stables for everyone. Look at this. I was going to try and do something clever with the door, but for now we have this. I guess that works. But we have somewhere to store our horses safely, permanently. Isn't this great? So, this is where we're going to put ours. Here. And so we're going to make it nice and cozy. I made a couple of hay bales. Like so. And I wanted somewhere to store something, so I'll probably put it just up there, and I'll put my leads and stuff and fence posts up there. So we'll go and get our horse and bring her down. There we go. Hopefully she comes down from there. I'll sort that out later, but what a beautiful place this is. Looks so lovely, and everyone has a home, and it's right here in the shopping district, so anyone who comes down here to do some shopping will be able to do so. Let's put that there. And park up their horses while they peruse the goods. Totally out of mending, and unbreaking still there. Okay, good. So we need to go make some mending books to stock up the shop. So we come back over to the villager spawner right here. Everything seems to be perfectly fine with this thing. Seems to be working well. So we're going to send off a couple of villagers. We need 3, right, for our iron farm. So we're going to 1. Off he goes. 2. And 3. Send them all off. And hopefully they're just going to end up right inside the iron farm, if I've laid all the rails correctly. So down here I have been building an iron farm, the same design that I did on NeoDude previously. It is the NeueCraft design. Very simple, and these guys, yes, they all made it up here. They're going to be sitting in this little compartment up at the top where the beds are, and they are going to be stuck in that area with just enough visibility of a zombie who's down there in a boat right now. We're going to get them into that composter in the middle. But yeah, first I need to actually be able to break some of these minecarts, let them out. Hopefully I don't hurt them in the process. Come on. Closer. There we go. Nice. So I'll do this for all 3 of them, and then we're just going to get this rail cart down, and then get the zombie in place will be the thing we get to do next. If I can get out of here, that is. Okay, I think I'm about ready to try and get this guy in here. So, here we go. This way, dude. This way. This way. This way. I think I need to get him going the other way, actually. No, that's good. Follow me up here. Thank you. Thank you. He should stop right there. And boom. There we go. That's better. He's definitely in there now. Hopefully he's not going anywhere. Yep, he's just bouncing around, having a good time. So, what we need to do next is dig the hole here. So I've got to go down, I'll go and look it up. It's something like 14 blocks or something, straight down. Far enough away so that if there is a golem down there, another one can still spawn up here. Okay, and we're done. That should be it. Okay, so we have 3 perpetually terrified villagers living up there in their beds, stuck in that little space, with enough space to be able to see out and see Mr. Iron, a zombie who's trapped here in the centre, and that in turn should create golems, just like that, perfect timing to be spawned. They fall all the way down to the very bottom here, way out of the way. There they go. He goes into the lava, that takes him out. The water pushes the drops into these hoppers, into this self-powered dropper, which goes into a water stream, which I shall now seal off, because we won't need that ever again. The idea being, I don't want to have to come down here. My last iron farm, I travelled to it every time to collect it, and it was a bit of a pain. This time I'm sending the iron where I need it, which is back upstairs. So the water stream goes into a water elevator, which goes into another stream, which goes into some hoppers, and that line of hoppers sits under these composters. You can see it coming along here. I made a nice glass roof, which now gets continuously coated in snow. Brilliant. And there's item filters on here. So let me hop inside the building and show you what that's all about. But the general idea is to separate out the iron from the poppies. It's the iron that I care about. And the iron I want to accumulate in here. I've got 4 double chests. It should all start to flow in. There we go, based on this item filter I've set up. And the other one is an item filter for the poppies, which at the moment I'm just running into a composter that will create some bone meal, because you know, poppies are only so useful. I can just swap that up for a chest if I ever need to, or just stick another hopper in there actually, and that will divert it directly in if I ever want to. The idea being I'm going to get some more villagers down here, and these trades are going to be like toolsmiths and armourers and folks who I can sell a lot of the iron to. I can of course make a shop and sell the iron to other folks on the server here, but primary reason is to sell to the villagers and get a boatload of emeralds, because in my experience it's one of the easiest ways to get a lot of emeralds super fast. So yeah, pretty happy with that setup, and it's within reach, so if I AFK around this area, I should be getting iron, I should be getting food, and we should also, yeah, the 2 food farms, pumpkins, carrots, and potatoes, so those will be flowing in, those will be flowing in, all of which we can sell to our farmers, and in addition the iron should be flowing in, and we'll get more villagers to trade with that. So we're in a pretty good trading situation here. I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Here we go, we have our first customer for iron. French was hearing me talk about the iron farm and he's already interested in buying some. So making a deal for emeralds because I desperately need them. Yeah, welcome French, enjoy. Thank you very much. So just want to show how much of a fine art we got this down to. So villagers come in from a villager breeder along the outside tracks into here right now. And down at the end here, we just got to make sure this is switched the right way. We shall push this guy into position. Go see our little zombie friend who's in here. His name is Flash Sail. We lower the block so he can reach him. We get out the way and let Flash Sail do his thing. There we go. We can hear that happening right now. Boom. We attract him back. Flicker the switch to isolate them. Make sure this is pointing the right way. And in he goes. Like so. Connect that up for the next one. Block that in. And then kablooey. Break the cut. We're ready for the next one. How many more villages do we need? It's just 2 more, and this place is totally full. Do a little check-in on the shops quickly here. It wasn't that long ago that I emptied this and restocked it, so let's have a look. Mending. Ooh, 5 sales of mending. Breaking, just the 1. Fortune, just the 1. And over here, I put fire aspects. Nice. Okay, pretty good. What was this one? Protection? No one's interested in protection, apparently. Still, not too shabby. 8 diamonds. And Harlock has been building over here. Look at this. He's got Would I Buy It shop. So I'm guessing, oh my goodness, spruce. Spruce. Yeah, stock is coming. He's stocking up. This is looking good. Okay, it's healing time. Cool. Give those guys a couple of minutes, finish cooking, and then we should be able to start trading. And so that's all of the villagers in. They've all been transported in, they've all been cured, and they've all been leveled up now. I've just been labeling everything, but we have our food coming in at the back here. So we have potatoes and carrots from outside coming in, and pumpkin from a farm that Grey made underground. Automatic pumpkin farm. Those things we can sell to the farmers, and we get some emeralds. We have stonemasons who I've leveled up, and I can buy quartz from. That's the most valuable thing from them. I can sell stone and andesite and granite, andesite and stone. I can only buy like blue terracotta right now. And then the iron farm that I made, that all gets deposited here. You can see it flowing in. And the iron we sell to these guys, the weaponsmiths, and also the toolsmiths over here. These guys have all been leveled up, so now we can buy diamond shovels and picks and axes, all for 1 emerald each. These guys sell us armor, so we have full complement of diamond armor we can buy from these guys. This guy sells us arrows and bows. And what else? Oh yes, clerics. Clerics, we get redstone and lapis and glowstone, ender pearls and bottles of enchanting. All super valuable. Super valuable. So that's great. And then up here with these guys, I'm still rolling for a couple of different books. Is this guy giving me Curse of Vanishing? Nope. So we'll keep doing that. I'm really looking for Feather Falling 4. That's the next biggie I want, and then we'll start picking a couple of trades that are a little more frivolous. Yeah, the whole villager trading thing is going very well. Look at all these emeralds I've just made here. This is just from a couple of minutes of trading. Trading the iron and getting bookshelves and selling them back to the villagers for books like this. So, all going very well. We have more or less everything we need. We really don't need to go mining much anymore, since we have all the diamond gear we can buy, all the diamond tools we can buy, and a lot of the materials we can now buy as well. So, look at how many levels we've got. 66 levels right now. Not too shabby at all. So with all this trading that we're doing, we can now start to think about putting a decent set of tools and armor together, something I still haven't done. I'm still walking around with these boots that I added a few things to, but they definitely need repairing. And this pick and this axe, the only two things I've actually really made. So we have a whole bunch of tools to use, a whole bunch of armor to use now. So I'm gonna pick one of each, and we're going to make ourselves a new set of enchanted things using all the books we got upstairs and all of these levels. Look at this, I've got 79 levels right now. Now I'm probably going to blast through that pretty quick with doing this, but that's more or less all from trading with these guys. So the more trading I do, the more levels I get, so that's working out great. So I'm getting emeralds, and I'm getting books, and I'm getting armor and stuff in it, and levels all at the same time. So that's working out pretty well. And yes, we definitely ran out of levels pretty quick, down to 7 now. That didn't last long, but look what we got. We got perfect pick, mending, unbreaking, efficiency, silk touch. We've got a pretty good sword, unbreaking, smite, fire aspect, sweeping edge, and mending. And what else did we get? I put mending, unbreaking, aqua affinity on his helmet, death strider on those boots, and then I more or less ran out of things. Nice, nice, nice. That was pretty successful. Now we just need a boatload more levels, which we can get from doing more trading, or I might actually just go to the XP farm and do a bit of swiping. So there was a thunderstorm out, and I put down a boat, caught myself a creeper, stuck a lightning rod next to it, and look what we got ourselves. Charged creeper. That's not the original boat, it was right here. That boat got destroyed with the lightning, and this guy has got a name tag on him, which I can't show you without fear of blowing him up. His name is Tick, 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 Boom. And yeah, we need to find something to do with him. I was wondering if I could maybe jack him up in the air with pistons, and then maybe get him inside like a glass box. Something like that. Could be fun. But moving this guy around is going to be difficult. Very difficult. So, first I need to make him a house. Let's make him a glass box. So I had put signs up saying to people, don't stay far away. I'm going to move this thing. Probably Grey, I imagine, did this. Very bravely put up a fence. Now, I'm going to attempt to remove this guy. I'm going to turn on hitboxes for this, because I want to be able to take out the boat, like that. Track this guy over here, and take him the wrong way around. Come on, dude. This way, please. And please, will you follow me up here? Yes, he will. Okay. Got him. We got him. Awesome. So, I've got to be very careful about taking down all of this. That looks pretty cool, especially with the optifying glass. Nice, we have ourselves a pet charged creeper named Tick Tick Boom, and safely out of the way so we can't accidentally set him off. If we ever want to, we can always set up like a mob trap down here, trap a whole bunch of mobs in here, and then release this guy into there and blow them up. Get all the mob heads. That could be fun. So we're about to go to the Nether to do some mining for magma, and realised we needed some fire resistance potions, and then realised we needed some Nether Wart to make some awkward potions. So I had 2 Nether Wart in my possession, and I started planting it manually, and now I've made a farm. So we're up to 31 right now, and I'm going to replant it in a minute, but I just wanted to show this before I cover it in completely. So this is a really dumb, simple farm, just like a wheat farm, basically like a water-based farm. So I put some glass here temporarily so I don't wash away my redstone. This will be a trough encased in with a water stream pushing to the hopper. And when you want to harvest, you'll just push this, and the water would fire once, and then fire again. Boom. Turn off. There we go. Nice and simple. And all of the nether wart would get washed down into here, pushed into the chest, and from here we would pick it up, replant, and alley-oop. So now I'm going to seal this guy in and finish off the bits and bobs around, and yeah, then I'll show you it when it's all fully in and populated. Okay, that looks fully grown. I think we're ready to do a test harvest. This is going to do one of 2 things. It's either going to work perfectly and it's all going to end up in here, or every one of these items, or half of them, are going to get pushed over the edge of this block. If they do that, I'm going to need to probably put glass here and then sort out some kind of access with a door to get back there and replant. But let's see what happens. Here he comes. Let's stand right back. Perfect. We don't need to do a thing. In it flows. Wonderful. Look at it go. So we'll let that flow in and replant, and hey presto, we have ourselves a fully functional nether wart farm, and now we should get access from this particular harvest that will allow us to go make some potions, some fire resistance potions is what we're after first. So there's a type of block I haven't managed to get any of yet in this game, and that is the magma block. Magma blocks are going to be super useful for a couple of farms that I have planned. Some of which I want to start sooner rather than later. So I'm going to head to the nether right now. I'm going to go down to lava level. I'm armed with a whole bunch of fire resistance potions. I'm going to mine up some magma blocks and bring them all back home. Okay, that's pretty successful. I ended up there with, what have we got? About 12 stacks of magma blocks and quite a bit of quartz. And some gold and blackstone, all very useful. So the main reason I'm gathering some of this magma is I need it for a farm design, and that farm is going to be like a general mob farm. The main reason I'm going to be making that is for gunpowder, because very soon, 3 days from recording now, we've all agreed to go and do the End Dragon fight together. And that will get us to the end. That will get us elytras. Once we have elytras, we're gonna need rockets. Everyone's gonna want rockets, and lots of them. So I want to be the person who's supplying them. So like any good mob farm, what you need to start with is a really big hole, which I dug here. And in here, I'm gonna be putting one of the mob farm types whereby you have a whole bunch of platforms and the water pushes them off based on a timer, pushes them down below where they will perish and the drops are collected. So I'm going to start building this thing. They're generally not that exciting, they're just a bit of a grind. This was many hours and many rejuvenations of my pick to dig out this hole. So now for the bit that's a little bit more fun. Okay, so I've been hard at work finishing off this mob farm. If anyone's interested, this is a Il Mango design. We have a simple hopper clock up here, 28 items that's pulsing a central column that's basically note blocks and redstone blocks and sticky pistons, and it just shifts the whole column up and down, essentially, shifting a redstone block at each level, and that allows each level to have a water pulse that floods it, and we'll go down here. You can see that's turning off, that's turned on, off, on, and the central column will pulse and switch, alternating these on that timer of 28 items, and then everything gets pushed off the sides, and then there's this central water pulse which drops this guy down. Everything lands on here. They should just die from dropping that distance. If they don't, the magma blocks finish them off. Then all of the drops get pushed to the corners. As you can see down here, everything should go off the edge, go down there and get pushed underneath. If we go and have a look at that. There we go. We should see the things that will come down here. They go through a water stream and they'll end up in the very center. There we go. Push. Everything will get pushed to here into these hoppers. These should already be backing up with stuff. Okay, yep. And then I've got a self-powered dropper here that will pump everything into another water stream that's going to take it upstairs where we're going to item sort all of this stuff. So let me turn this guy on. There we go. Off the items go. Flying down the water stream, there's just a water column there that takes them up to an item sorter back at the surface, and I'll show you what I've done there. And then at the back here, I've decided to bring it inside here because a few of the items we're going to be able to trade, especially like the rotten flesh, we're going to get rid of here. So at the back, we have the item sorter for the iron farm, and behind this I put in another room, so this is going to be another item sorter. At the moment I haven't sorted anything, so there's the kelp from the water. We've got some string, some gunpowder, some bones, rotten flesh and arrows already coming in. So I'm going to let a little bit of that accumulate, enough to allow me to populate the item filter, label these guys up, and we're all done. That'll be the overflow at the end. And that is our mob farm, done and dusted. Nice and straightforward. Now, that should give us the gunpowder we need. The only other thing is paper, which we have a very small farm, but it's not big enough, so we should improve it. This is all we have today. We have this little guy, and all I've been doing is this every time I walk past, and it's fully grown. That gives us like half a stack, 30. But obviously we can't just do this 30 at a time, we're going to need a lot more paper than that. So what we're going to do is make ourselves a itty bitty little farm that just constantly pumps out that stuff so we can turn it into paper and get the stock we need for our rocket shop. Okay, one night AFK session. Let's see what we got from this thing. Okay. Just one double chest of stuff. Not too bad. Clearly a witch spawned. We've got some glowstone, some sugar, sticks, and redstone. A lot of skellies, a lot of spiders, which we really don't need, really. Zombies, and the all-important gunpowder. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and a bit stacks of gunpowder from one night. Not too shabby, not too shabby. So, what I'm going to do now is set up the item filters for all the different things that we need. And anything else will go in the end. There's only 4. How many stations did we make? 7. Maybe I overcooked this just a little bit. There we go, the item filters are all set up. We have a nice tidy collection of everything that we've got so far. So I'll probably turn the bones into bone meal. Arrows are always useful because at the moment I'm rocking a mending bow. String is just string, you know, it's what it is. I've already got tons of that anyway. The rotten flesh we can sell, and the gunpowder, there we go. Still accumulating, looking good. Looking like we're going to have a healthy rocket business. So the last thing we want is a sugarcane farm to make the paper for the rockets. And so, where are we going to put that? I'm quite enjoying hiding most of my farms. I like keeping the spawn area fairly natural looking. So we'll probably remove this farm right here. I didn't replant. I keep walking past this with my boots that have Frostwalker 2. And it means the water freezes, and that means the sugarcane dies and it doesn't drop anything. Silly me. So seeing as I have a item sorter already and a water stream and everything set up for collection exactly where I want the materials, I am going to try putting a sugarcane farm under here, somewhere near this mob farm, probably over this side because the water stream is all the way down there at the very bottom. So I can probably plug into the same thing here. So I'm light proofing this. I went and farmed my geode and got an absolute ton of amethyst shards. And I just traded my villagers and got an absolute ton of glass. And now I need to go get a little bit more just to finish that off. But yeah, this is all tinted glass, so we shouldn't get any light leakage into our farm, which is great, and frees us up to put another farm. I'll probably dig it out into here and light it up however we want, and have everything go into the same place. Oh my goodness, Dr. Cass, what are you making? Look at this. That is epic. It's making a glass sphere. I just wanted to show you something. I'm not going to show you all of Dr. Cass's base here because I'll wait till he's ready to show it and we'll show it properly. But this is one of the best things I've seen on the server yet. Look at this. He's made a little cat play area. Look at this. They're even in the little box. It's like a little cat tree. This is just the best thing ever. And look, they've got water over here. And then they've got cat treats here. Isn't that amazing? I had to show you guys. This is just made my day. Well done, Dr. Cass. Well done. So the sun is setting on NeueCraft land for the 1000th time. Look at this, everybody. We're on day 999. So we're all just gathering here. Everyone else should be here in a second. We're going to fight our way through the night. Watch the sunrise on day 1000. Should be good. Where are they? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of phantoms. Oh, what was that? What happened? It's day. What? Who slept? What's going on? Well, it's day 1000. Woo! We're there! We're there! I don't know what happened. Here, have some fireworks. Have some fireworks. Celebrate! Celebrate! We made it one way or the other, even if we didn't see it all the way through. What happened? What happened? Oh, M-Dun. M-Dun, it was M-Dun. He slept. Oh, he didn't realise. He came on, he logged on while we were in the middle of all this and didn't realise and just slept away the night. Oh, poor M-Dun. Never mind. Woo! Well, we're celebrating. Go, Dr. Cass. Yeah, that's how the fireworks. I forgot the crossbow trick. Nice one. Congrats, everyone. 1000 days in Minecraft on the server. Look how much we've achieved in such a short time. Onwards to the next 1000, to 10,000 and beyond. Let's get back to work. Okay, so the farm is mostly in. I'm at the stage now where I'm getting ready to seal things up quite a bit, and I just want to be able to show how it's going to work before I do that. So, pretty traditional sugarcane farm. So the sugarcane will be on this dirt here, and I'm going to put the water in here. So I'm just going to put this in afterwards. So this will obviously cover up the railway here. Sugarcane will be growing here. This whole thing will be sealed in. Water sealed in there, and then put blocks across the top and blocks across the front, of course. And what I've done is I purposely made this 15 long so that the redstone signal from the back of here will reach all the way to the end. So if we show you, let's put a block in front of that piston. If we fire this, they'll all get fired. That one at the end gets moved. So that allows us to do this farm without having the need for so many observers. You only need one. I don't care if this is the first or the last piece of sugarcane to grow. As long as the whole row fires, we're going to get mostly 2s and 3s getting harvested. And this doubles up, so it does both sides. So we're going to wait until this very specific piece of sugarcane here grows to 3, and then we'll just harvest both sides at once. And the same again here, so that's tripled up. There, and the other side here. That's the final one. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 15 plants. And that signal is 15 strong, so it goes all the way to the end, down there. And we have a hopper minecart here, which goes underneath the sugarcane, and it loops around the entire circuit. So let's put some items on the dirt here. More dirt. So let's imagine this is just the sugarcane once it has been broken by the pistons. So once it grows, it will hit this, and what we'll see is you saw that block at the end get pushed out, and the minecart goes off. So all 15 of those are fired simultaneously. All 30 actually, because it's double-sided. I'm using one observer for 2 rows, and that's times 3. And we should see the rail cart do its rounds underneath. It'll drop off all of its items here, and there's a self-powered dropper spitting them into the water stream, and then that empties. It's realised it's empty and it's powered and gone all the way back home. And so this water stream here is the same one from the mod farm that goes up into storage in the trading room, where the gunpowder already is. So we're going to have the paper go to where the gunpowder is, so we can make the fireworks right there, nice and straightforward. So that's that design really. So all that's left for me to do here is seal the rest of this in, put in the water, and then the glass, and then plant the sugarcane. And hey presto, we should be in a good place for the sugarcane farm to be totally operational. So I'm going to do that now, and then we can have a little look at it once it's complete. Okay, we should all be in and sealed now. So we have 90 sugarcane plants across all of these rows, all sealed in. The water's all in place. There's enough lighting around, so these guys have got enough light to grow, in theory. So we should see them ticking away and eventually harvesting, and then everything going into storage upstairs exactly where we need it. So we'll leave that doing its thing, and occasionally we should start seeing it pop in. And in the meantime, I'm going to go set up the filter upstairs, so we've got a dedicated part of our item filter designed to collect it. There we go, we're all set up. I've just put all the sugarcane I currently had in there. The item filter's set up, and we have the column all ready to go. So I bought myself a crafting table, which I shall just place there for the minute. So we can make up the rockets in here, and hopefully by then we'll have shulkers, and we can start selling them in a shop. So I'm going to get rid of the little sugarcane farm out front here. Don't need it anymore. And I'm going to take all the sugarcane we currently got and all the gunpowder we got, make some rockets, and then we're going to make a rocket shop. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason we made the mob farm and the sugarcane farm, because we wanted to craft a boatload of rockets and we wanted to sell them. There we go. Check it out. It's a rocket shop. Well, it's my interpretation of a rocket shop. It's just a big rocket made of wool where people can come and buy rockets. 2 stacks for 1 diamond. There we go. So there's enough for everyone to buy 2 stacks at least for the time being. I'm going to keep topping it up and trying to keep it topped up. Predicting the need before it actually happens, trying to stay ahead of the markets, you know, because tomorrow, as it stands, tomorrow we are going to do the Ender Dragon fight, and we're going to take that guy down, do it as a group, go visit the end, get some elytras, and then people are going to be hungry for rockets, so I want to be the person supplying them. We'll see how that goes, but that is mission accomplished. That was the big thing I wanted to get done, and I got it done just in time. So, I think we are going to leave that one here for today. It's been a very, very successful second week here on the server. not even a whole second week. It's been a week and a half since we started this place, and I'm really amazed with how much we achieved. I mean, look at this. Even Harlock offered to put a roof on Gura's place for him, and look what he did to it. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely amazing. That man is an incredible builder. So, I want to just say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. We've made so much progress. Once again, looking forward to next episode where we're going to fight the Ender Dragon. We're going to go to the end, and we're going to start getting some shulkers and elytra, and things are really going to start taking off. And we'll also start going to visit some of our friends here on the server and seeing what they're all up to in their different areas of the world, because there's some interesting stuff happening, and I'd love to start showing you all very soon. Okay, take care for now. See you next time. Bye-bye.